Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of Saturday Brunch with your host, with the most, Miracle OP. And yeah, shout out to The House Chronicles for giving this amazing platform to push my P and always talk my shit. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms, X, Instagram, TikTok, and shout out to all our Spotify lovers and our Spotify family. We truly, truly love you. Shout out to you guys if you're listening to the car, if you're listening on the bus, if you're listening on the plane, and if you're listening on the radio. How do you do? Saturday Brunch is here with you. Yes, sir. This is a sports episode. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot avoid it. I'm a huge sports guy, and I want to bring sports. First of all, shout out to today's brunch. Shout out to Olivia's Kitchen. She always hooks me up with the best food. Y'all need to hit up Olivia's Kitchen. The description is going to be down below. We're still looking for food sponsors, guys. You guys can always reach out to us to sponsor your show, to show your and showcase your food, and I'll be the one eating, and I'll give honest reviews. Olivia's Kitchen, 10 out of 10. Shout out to Olivia's Kitchen. But anyway, by the way, guys, moving on to the sports. Like I said, I'm big on sports, different types of sports. I've played different types of sports in my life. Swimming, football, American football, cricket, rugby, volleyball, badminton, tennis, table tennis, you name it. I've done it. And it's a big part of my life. I love sports, and I want to bring it to the podcast. And this week has been one of the best weeks to bring it because so much has happened. In MMA, football, basketball, bro. Yeah, I think those are the three major ones: football, basketball, MMA. Those are kind of the major ones that the news has been flying around a lot. Let's start with MMA. We can even bring it home. Israel Adesanya, Nigerian, New Zealand native, the former middleweight champion, I believe the GOAT of the middleweights, lost again. He's had 2 back-to-back losses now, I believe, or 3 back-to-back losses, and it's not looking good for my boy. I have to say, it's not looking good. It's not looking. Yeah, he has had 3 back-to-back losses. He lost to Sean Strickland. He lost to Dricus du Plessis, the Clash of the Africans, and now he lost to a French guy. I always forget his name. Amavov. Second round knockout, bro. It's true what they say in MMA, especially with the 30-year-olds. When you get knocked out, bro, and I feel like he also shows kind of like an invisibility. Like it looked like Israel was he was invincible. He went through the division twice, and that's the same thing that happened with Volkanovski. I mean, after Volkanovski got knocked out by Islam, everyone thought, "Hey, man, we can get to this guy." But I feel like after Volkanovski lost to Ilia Topuria, now we don't even know what's going to be happening in that division. But there's so much going on, and I feel like Israel Adesanya is. I think we've seen the best of him, bro. It pains me to say. Let me tell you guys this: I've been following Israel since he walked around the dog cage and pissed on it and said, "Yeah, I'm the new dog in town." Removed the leash, all that stuff. I love this man, but it pains me to say it. I feel like he just needs to retire. And I feel like MMA fighters always have a tendency of staying too long. Tony Ferguson, Cowboy Cerrone, who else? Bro, Tyron Woodley. Bro, I feel like these guys just need to know when to say, "Hey, do you know what? I just need to hang this up." I hope you've made some smart investments with the money you've made, because everyone is talking about fighter pay. UFC pay them very good money. Let me just say that. And I just hope you made some smart investments. You don't need to do this anymore because you start to affect your legacy. Bro, it's so bad that I called Tony Ferguson. I didn't call Tony Ferguson El Kukui. That is what we know Tony Ferguson for. Sharp elbows, bro, coming there, bro, talking about he'll ankle pick you. That's the Tony Ferguson I know. This Tony Ferguson that the UFC had to cut him. Bro, the UFC had to cut him. Like, Dana White gives you the privilege of, having the honor of putting your gloves down the center of the octagon and saying, "Do you know what? It's my time. I'm done. I'm good. I've served the sports well." But when you overdo it, bro, you just start to kill your legacy and it just looks ugly. It looks like a bad show, bro. Like, I don't want to see that. And that goes to a message to Volkanovski, too. I feel like if Volkanovski loses his next fight, yeah, I think he needs to retire, too, bro, because the division is only getting younger. He's had a good time. He had a good run. He had amazing fights. Max Holloway, the trilogy, amazing fights. First time he fought Islam, amazing fight. Yeah, bro. Volk has had some great fights there, bro. We don't where he smashed the fuck out of Zombie, Korean Zombie. He demolished him. That was a great fight. It's just, bro, and this is another thing to Nigerian sports. It's quite unfortunate that we didn't grasp and give a warm African welcome to these combat fighters who are doing great things abroad. It's when they're all at the ends of their career, that's when we want to start paying attention to them. But look at Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua just came to Nigeria this past Christmas when he's no longer the unified heavyweight championship of the world, heavyweight champion of the world. Where was that? Why didn't our government invite him when he was still the champion? Do you know how much economical advantages we could have gotten from that? How much investment that could have attracted us to? Look at what Saudi Arabia is doing now, bro. If we had good infrastructure and good leaders that were idealistic, bro, we should be Saudi Arabia right now. There's no reason why our sports facilities and our sports industry is not massive when we have so much global Nigerian, not even African, but Nigerian sports stars. Islam, I said Islam. Israel Adesanya, Anthony Joshua, Kamaru Usman. Moving on to the football players. Victor Boniface, Victor Osimhen. I know they're doing their parts there and there, but come on now. We just need to fix things up so that we can actually take advantage of the fact that we have so many champions. Other countries do it. So let's take advantage of that stuff, bro. Still on MMA, bro. I don't know whether it's because Trump is in office. I don't know. I'm the last person to say this. I hate saying it because that's what the liberals want. But god damn it, what is going on in the UFC paradigm, bro? With I feel like the free speech is a little bit too free. That's all I'm saying. Bro, Bryce Mitchell wilding out with his anti-Semitic statements. Conor McGregor wilding out to speed in the people's faces. And Sean Strickland looking like a typical skinhead. I love Sean Strickland. I love him. I hope in the editing we're gonna pull up the picture of Sean Strickland, how he's looking now in the fight this week. Well, bro, just a fucking pedophile mustache and a skinhead, a classical skinhead. It's crazy, but I know that fight is gonna be good. Sean Strickland versus Dricus du Plessis. That's another good fight. And Alexandra versus Young Wei Lee in the co-main event for the women's bantamweight championship. That's going to be a huge fight. So y'all should definitely tune into the UFC. They share it on DSTV, I believe. So y'all should definitely tune into that one. Moving on to basketball. What the... I know y'all hate me swearing, but what the hell is going on in the basketball world? Luka 77 Assassin Magic Doncic, formerly playing for the Dallas Mavericks, gets traded in the middle of the freaking night to the Lakers for AD, for Anthony Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, if I'm saying this and you don't really understand what I'm saying, let me explain it to you as to why this is crazy. This trade is probably one of the most surprising trades that the NBA has ever had in NBA history. Let me tell you why. Luka Doncic literally just took his team to the NBA Finals just last year when they lost to the Boston Celtics. Luka Doncic is the reigning highest scoring points player in the NBA. He has the most points. He scores the most points. And just to blow your mind, he is 5 times in a row all first team NBA. Just to blow your mind again, MVP contender every year. It's not his fault that Joel Embiid and Jokic are freaks of nature, and Giannis. It's not his fault. But he's in contention. Hopefully SGA wins it this year. We'll see. Just to blow your mind again, he's 25. Anthony Davis is 31. So Dallas Mavericks traded their future for an injured Anthony Davis. Is Anthony Davis going to play well with Kyrie Irving? Sure he will. They're both superstars. I'm sure they're going to find a way. Jason Kidd is a good coach. He's familiar with Anthony Davis from the 2020 season when the Lakers won in the COVID season. But what I'm trying to say is, you don't fucking see this happen. I'm sorry, I swore, but you don't see it happen. It's crazy. I mean, come on. And just to blow your mind again, this kid was supposed to sign a $350 million contract next season. The Dallas Mavericks traded him away from that, so he does not get that money. Bro, think about this. He has given 5 years of his life. He was about to get $365 million. $65 million a year. And just to blow your mind too, so you understand what I'm trying to say, in Dallas, where he was, there is no income tax. So he would have got all that money. They moved him to Los Angeles, where 50% of his money is gone just in tax. The Dallas did him dirty. Yes, they did. Was it a business decision? Yes, it was. Is it messed up? Yes, it is. But let me tell you why they did it. Yes, Luka Doncic is the highest scoring person and reigning leading scorer in the NBA. Yes, he's all-time NBA. Yes, he's a superstar. Yes, he's box office. But he doesn't take care of his body. So what do you want an organization to do? He's always getting soft tissue injuries. He's never in shape. He drops points, but he's never in shape. And you know how the sports system is now. It's very scientific. They're gonna have sports doctors. They're gonna have scientists that are running exams on these players' bodies, and they can even predict when an injury is coming before it even happens. So they're probably seeing something they don't like. And of course, his new owners is no longer Mark Cuban that owns the Dallas Mavericks. He sold his majority stake. So his new owners, and they're like, hold on, wait a minute. Something ain't right. Before I give this kid $365 million, can I rely on him? Can I trust him? We just went to the NBA Finals. We were expecting him to be more hungry, more focused, more dedicated. But it doesn't look that way because he's still getting soft tissue injuries. And apparently, rumor has it that he's meant to be 230, but he's coming in at 260. So it's like, can I really rely on a superstar and give him that much money? I don't know. Some people will not think is an issue. They'll still give him that money. But hey, bro, at the end of the day, what I'm going to say to this is this. Whoever wins an NBA championship first wins the trade. Both teams are fine, I believe. The only thing I will worry about Dallas is offensive work. Who's really going to be shooting that ball? Yes, Kyrie, but Kyrie is more of a dictator, driving into the post, giving nice layups. He can shoot. AD can shoot but I know they're good defensively. It's only offense I need to worry them about. Who's going to be taking that last shot? I don't really know. It's definitely always had been Magic Doncic, but who's going to be doing it now? I don't know. The Lakers, LeBron, Luka. LeBron has always been speaking praise of how much he wants to play for Luka, how much Luka is his favorite player. Luka, same way. They're finally together. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen. That's all I'm saying. And it also looks a way that the Lakers are investing into their future. Like I said, Luka Doncic is 25. And maybe being paired with LeBron is going to improve his professionalism. Who knows? Who knows? Let's see what happens. But I'm excited for the West. And let me tell you why I'm also excited for the West again. The Golden freaking State made a move. Not the move I wanted. I got excited when I heard a three-way team trade is about to happen between us, the Miami and the Phoenix Suns, because I was thinking of the one and only easy money sniper, KD. That's who I wanted. I wanted KD to come home. If you don't know who KD is Kevin Durant. I wanted him to come back to Golden State. I wanted to see Steph Curry and KD again. I didn't even mind if Draymond Green left. I know Steph Curry would not like that, but I would have not minded at all. I just wanted my boy back. I wanted to see it good again. If possible, get Clay to bring back the gang together. Draymond Green, you're a dickhead for ruining that shit, but I forgive you. But you did ruin it. And I wouldn't have minded if we were sacrificed to bring it back, honestly and truthfully. I trust Kuminga. I trust Kuminga. I feel like Steve Kerr needs to give him more opportunity to show that he can be that facilitator that we expect him to be. But we did not get Kevin Durant. No. We went to get the man that is known for turning up in the playoffs. The beast. The golf man in Miami. The problem right now in Miami, they've gotten rid of Jimmy Butler. Yes, sir. Jimmy Butler is not going to be wearing number 21 in Golden State. Ladies and gentlemen, the West is getting crazy, bruh. The other trades that happened, I mean, Fox went to Spurs, left Sacramento. There are a lot of shit that happened in the NBA this trade deadline, and there's more to happen. I mean, the trade deadline ends today, so let's tune in. But so far, the biggest ones have been Luka for Anthony Davis and Jimmy Butler going to the Golden State Warriors. Those are the two biggest ones. Crazy. I'm excited for the playoffs. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited for the playoffs, bro. Even play in, I'm excited for it because after the All-Star weekend, bro, shit is gonna be spicy. That's all I'm saying. Moving on to the NFL. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what you think this week is, but where I'm from, let me take a scoop of this food. Yeah. Where I'm from, it's Super Bowl week. It's Super Bowl week. Or, in other words, it's Patrick Mahomes week. It's the Chiefs week. And let me tell you why. Ladies and gentlemen, history is being made. Not just with the Chiefs going to their third straight Super Bowl and having a chance to win it 3 times. Never done before in the NFL history. Not just because this is Patrick Mahomes' I believe 5th or 6th Super Bowl appearance in 8 years, but also because on the other side of things, this is Jalen Hurts' 2nd Super Bowl appearance, and his running back, number 26, Saquon Barkley, is having, dare I say, a Hall of Fame season, rushing for more than 2,000 yards. He's rushing for more than 2,000 yards. This is what some top running backs, take 3 seasons or 2 seasons to get. This man has gotten in 1 season. This man is doing stuff that we do not know about. The O-line for the Philadelphia Eagles going crazy. Jalen Hurts has a point to prove so that people could start putting him in the conversations of Josh Allen, of Joe Burrow, of Lamar Jackson, of Patrick Mahomes. I'm one of the people that believe Jalen Hurts has been disrespected, not just because he's on Omega Sci-Fi, but I genuinely believe that some respect needs to be put on his name. It's not his fault that the Eagles are built to run the football. Doesn't mean Jalen Hurts can't throw that shit. Don't get it twisted now. He still goes Devontae Smith and number 11 on the wings now. Don't forget that one. But all I'm saying is this. The Philadelphia Eagles are a mean, steaming machine. And they're going to run it down your throat. Can Kansas City Chiefs defense handle that pressure? I think they can. Because whether you like it or not, them boys are... But I feel like from preseason, they already started thinking of the Super Bowl. Like, they want this three-peat so bad. And I'm not just talking about the excellence of Travis Kelce. I'm not even going to mention how they're doing all this without Travis Elaire, their top running back. I'm not even talking about Patrick Mahomes, that mean man wearing 1-5. I'm not even talking about him. I want to bring up the genius behind all of this, which is Mr. Andy Reid. Ladies and gentlemen, all I'm going to say is this. It's Super Bowl weekend. I'm going to be watching the Super Bowl. I'm going to be doing a watch along for it. The Philadelphia Eagles are doing something that the Philadelphia Eagle offense is doing something that we're probably never going to see unless the Ravens come crazy next season. But until then, they're doing something that we're probably never going to see. With the rushing yard, Shaquan Barkley is getting the things they're doing to teams, the scores that they're putting on people. But I'm so sorry. It's a freaking Super Bowl, and you can never bet against 1-5. The same way people could never bet against 1-12. And if you don't know who 1-2 is, I'm talking about Tom Brady. The same way you can never bet against 1-2, you can't bet against 1-5. Ladies and gentlemen, if I'm a betting man, I'm going to be putting my money on the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm so sorry. But I feel like that three-peat is coming. And they have Taylor Swift on their side. I mean, come on. The Philadelphia Eagles are going against Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, and Taylor Swift. The Swifters? They're going to be going crazy. Next week is Valentine's Day. Make sure you tell somebody next to you truly care about. Could be family. Doesn't have to be a significant other. Don't put any pressure on yourself, guys. We just recovered from Dirty December. Take your time. No pressure. Just tell them you love them. Give them a nice hug. If you can afford something, afford something. No pressure on yourself, guys. Ladies, get the men PS5s. Get them nice watches and get them good perfume. It's our time to enjoy. It's 2025. Let's switch shit around. Thank you for tuning in. Saturday Brunch, this episode. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms, X, Instagram, TikTok. Make sure you subscribe. Follow us on Spotify. I've been your boy, and I'm out.